What's going on? It's your boy DJ Laz Vagez, and welcome to Top 10 Dancehall Jamaican Artist Clashes of all time. I am so excited to present this to you as an avid fan of the dancehall culture, of the dancehall community, of just dancehall in general. This is something that I wanted to present to you. I mean, I had a long thought of like what I'm going to present to this channel, and I think I kind of figured it out. I want to do more top 10s, top 5s, you know what I'm saying? I want to do more comparison videos for my community. You know what I'm saying? I've been missing, I've been away. But listen, this is top 10 Jamaican artist clashes of all time. Starting at number 10, Kiprich versus everybody. I'm talking about Kiprich versus Tony Matterhorn, Kiprich versus Merciless, and at the end, Kiprich versus Ninja Man. So by 2012, the old guard was fading. Kiprich stepped up as the clash specialist. He didn't just want to battle one guy though. He took a handicap match battling Tony Matterhorn and the legendary Merciless, God bless the dead, in the same night. He ended up winning that and got a WWE style Sound Clash title belt, not from Lang only, but also from Ninja Man. So shout out to the boy Kiprich. At number 9, we're talking about the golden age, Yellowman versus Josie Wales. Now I think this was like a friendly competition. I couldn't find any visuals behind it, but listening to the music, these guys were amazing. Before Toxic Feuds, they were style. You had King Yellowman, the albino superstar who broke every barrier, versus Josie Wales, the outlaw who brought that cowboy swagger. Now, this wasn't about hate. It was technically about slackness versus culture. It was witty. It was fun. It showed the world that you could kill a sound system without killing the vibe. Pure class, 1987, Yellowman versus Josie Wales. Now, at number 8, we have Papa San versus Lieutenant Stitchy. All right. Now, if you guys don't know, Papa San is a super duper lyricist, and he would kill you. He was quick with the wittiness. He is quick with the bars. And Lieutenant Stitchy, he's like one of those fast, like he's very fast with that rap style. Definitely born of Busta Rhymes' influence. I think he had said that in a podcast before, that Lieutenant Stitchy was one of his inspirations. All right, he actually credits both of them for his entire fast rap style, which they call supersonic speed, supersonic flow, inventing that style. Winner goes out to Papa San. Papa San was just more on the ball. Here's a quick plot twist for you. They're both gospel ministers now, so shout them out. God bless you guys. Number 7, Battle of the Queens of Dancehall, Lady Saw versus Macka Diamond. This happened at Sting 2013. Jesus Christ, I can't even lie to you. Lady Saw killed that poor lady. Lady Saw killed Macka Diamond, and oh my God. For years, male clashes dominated the headlines, all right? But in 2013, Lady Saw stepped out to remind everyone why she's the matriarch, okay? She brought a literal bag on stage and told Macka she had heavy things to bury her with. It was an absolute obliteration. Macka stumbled, the crowd turned, and Lady Saw dropped the mic, and then she retired from dancehall to join the church, man. That's how you go out on top. Big shout out to Lady Saw. Fucking looking super beautiful and killing with grace. All right, killing with grace. Number 6 goes out to Vybz Kartel versus Ninja Man. Now, I wouldn't really call this a clash by any means. Kartel was calling him out. Ninja Man came out, and all of a sudden, Vybz Kartel and crew started to punch him up on stage. This is definitely what the newspapers had deemed Sting Brawl. Man, I don't. It sucks when violence erupts in a dancehall, because you want to see the two artists come out and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? This would be a collision of two eras. Ninja Man, the old Don, tried to discipline the young upstart Vybz Kartel, but Kartel was not having it. It went from lyrics to fists real quick. Kartel and his crew physically attacked Ninja on stage, and it ended in arrest and changed the culture forever. The gentleman's agreement was dead. The era of the Gaza had begun. 2003 Sting, ladies and gentlemen. Vybz Kartel versus Ninja Man. No winners here. All losers, especially Dancehall. Number 5, Shabba Ranks versus Ninja Man. Now, in 1990, Shabba Ranks was the guy of the world. You can't done. But when it comes to clash, come on, man, you cannot step to Ninja Man. Ninja Man is probably like the common denominator in this whole clash situation. Going on stage and making sure he knows Wagwan. At the end of the day, a gentleman came and made them shake hands. Obviously, in all love is war, and whatever the case may be, Shabba Ranks definitely lost that. I think I saw in the comments, Shabba's goated for bringing gal tunes to a clash. You feel me? Nevertheless, Shabba was the international star versus Ninja Man, who was the local hero. And the streets won, obviously. Ninja Man dismantled Shabba, proving that no matter how many records you sell globally, if you can't defend yourself in a Kingston, you can't wear the crown. So, shout out to Ninja Man for literally busting up Shabba Ranks and his style. Number 4, one of my personal favorite clashes, a clash that I love to visit every single year on your YouTube. Vybz Kartel versus Movado, 2008. This was Gaza versus Gully, splitting the island in two. If you guys don't remember, Vybz Kartel and Movado's Gully and Gaza was in a heated clash. It was actually Gaza versus Alliance. You can even wear certain colors in neighborhoods without risking your life, apparently, back home. The clash was at Sting 2008. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. It didn't have a clear winner, obviously, but the feud got so bad, the Prime Minister of Jamaica actually had to call them in for a peace treaty. Now, that beef was power. Now, I want it for me to be 100% clear. Vybz Kartel won that. There was no, it was close. No. Vybz Kartel came out and sang one song 2 times. Well, teacher read out with 1,000,000 songs. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. Big shout out to Vybz Kartel winning that by a fucking landslide. Don't get it twisted. Movado did his thing. Movado thing that did his dummy. But it was just Kartel just doing just the ultimate, showing that, you know what I'm saying, he is built for artist clash, and you really can't test Kartel when it comes to that. All right? Big up both sides, though, Gully and Gaza. Number three, we have Ninja Man versus Supercat. So Supercat was the Don Dada, a polished international star. Ninja Man was the chaotic Don Gargan. All right? So basically, what happened was they were doing their clash. It looked like Ninja was in the lead because Supercat was getting a lot of bows. And someone started to fling glass bottles on the stage. So they said, yo, the next person that fling a bottle, I am rinsing my gun out in the crowd. So these guys was not playing. These guys are actual bad boys on stage performing for the people that made them want to fling glass bottles. It was crazy. These guys wanted to spray the crowd. It ended in no contest because of the crowd's reaction, or the crowd's participation in throwing bottles on stage. Like, come on. You feel me? It's not even, that's not even nice. That's not even nice. I mean, the occasional booze here and there is cool, yes, but throwing bottles, you could actually hurt somebody. And they wanted to take it to the extremes and actually kill somebody. So next time we had a clash, ladies and gentlemen, do not throw glass bottles, do not throw tomatoes, do not throw anything on stage. It don't make no sense. Ninja Man vs. Supercat, 1991 Sting. Crazy. Number two, we're getting into the final 2. You had Merciless versus the Big 3, and the Big 3 obviously is Bound to Killer, Beenie Man, and Ninja Man. This was Sting 2000. Holy! Rest in peace, Merciless. Once again, Merciless came out and killed everybody. I am not gonna lie, the man was ready. He had fresh lyrics for all of them. He picked them apart one by one. The big three looked confused, the crowd went wild, and Merciless came out the victor in a handicap match. This is definitely also one of my favorite battles to watch. The Merciless versus the Bounty, Beanie, and Ninja Man clash. Definitely crazy. Merciless looked ready, better than ever. He was prepared. That was, yeah, when I look back at that was a crazy clash. I can't believe he did that. But big up Merciless once again. Rest in peace to one of the best artists, all right, in a dancehall. And the final. It's a classic 90s, clash. Beanie Man and Bounty Killer Sting, 1993. What can I say? This is the Batman vs. Joker of dancehall. Beanie Man, the polished child star, and Bounty, the rugged warlord from the ghetto. Their clash in 93 split the country, but it also made them superstars. They feuded for 20 years, married the same woman, and finally reconciled on the verses in 2020 to show the world that iron sharpens iron. Definitely both iconic figures in the clash, and that right there was the #1 artist clash ever. Obviously, in my opinion, you guys have your own opinion, but you guys let us know, what clash did we forget? Which clash was your favorite? Did I miss any? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe for more of these things. Trust me, it would be an honor to go through some of these old stuff. You know what? The next one I want to do is sound clashes, like greatest sound clashes, who had the best dub plates. Like, I think that's where we're heading to. But enough about me. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that good hood shit, man. It's your boy DJ Laz Vagez. I am out.